Hi guys, welcome to another video. I'm Alexandra from the Instagram account 5SecHealth, and if you follow me there, I'm sure you've seen some of my recipe videos and food videos, and so many of you are asking how I make them and what equipment I use and so on. So today I was thinking to show you my equipment, my setup and scenes, and I will show you a demo. And lastly, I will go through my tips and tricks of how to think when you make a food video. So first we're gonna start with what equipment do I use. So first we have the camera that I almost always use when I make food videos. It's a Nikon D750, and this one is really good, especially for food videos, because you can take this up, and when you have the camera straight down on the food, you can see what's happening on the screen. The lens I'm using is Sigma. It's called Sigma Art 35mm 1.4. Then we have another lens. It's Nikon 85mm. This one is really good if you want some really nice and crisp close-up pictures. Then you can just put this on a tripod far away and you will have amazing detail-rich pictures or photos. Let's not forget phone. I'm using iPhone X. This one has a really good camera and works perfectly fine to shoot videos, especially if you need like small frames that the camera doesn't get. Then you can have your phone and just film small frames. This is the camera I use most, but then we have another camera, this one. This is Canon G7X. It's a really good camera, especially for vlogging, because it has a flip screen. So this is the camera I always use when I shoot like vlogs, what I eat in a day, and I just put it up and film. So not so much for the food videos you see on Instagram. Then we have tripods. This is quite bigger tripod. It's from the brand Yobi. I will link all the equipment down below so you can read more about it yourselves. But this one is really good for the big camera, and it also works for the Canon G7X. Then we have a smaller, it's for phone, it's a phone tripod, which is really handy if you are, especially if you're filming in your kitchen, you can just wrap it up on anything and get amazing angles. And then we have the most important tripod in my videos. The best part about this one is that you can put out like an L arm, like this. Then you attach the camera onto this one and put it back, so the camera will sit here. And as you see, this is amazing for food videos, because you will have a pretty bird eye over the video and it's super easy to film. Then we have these two puffs. These are actually microphones, and this one is for your phone, this one is for a camera. So when you're talking in videos, these are great, and yeah, you'll find them in a link down below. The brand is called Rode. If you're going to shoot like food videos, savory meals, like you have to cook something, I highly recommend this one. Portable stove. It's pretty cheap. I will see if I find this one on Amazon and put the link down below so you can read about it. And then we have some props, and this one is, it's the real thing. It's like concrete or something, so it's really heavy, but I know you can buy these as a sample on like bathroom stores or kitchen stores, and you can ask for a sample, and you just take them home and you can shoot on them, you can make videos on them. Yeah, besides from the gear, cameras and equipment we use quite budget stuff. For example, this one. This is a diffuser. It comes with a reflector. So I think it's a 5-in-1 or 3-in-1. If you pull this out, you will have a golden reflector if you want warmer light. And this one if you want reflector or like a cooler light. So this one is really good to diffuse if you have straight sunlight into where you're filming, and then you can just put this on your window and you will have a nice diffused light. I use this all the time. Then you can also use other stuff as a reflector. You can, for example, use... This is a painting like this one, but we never painted on it, so now we're using it for a reflector when I'm shooting bird view photos or filming bird view. So let's say the window is in front of me and there's a shadow or dark here. So I want to stand here and I put this here and shoot so that the sunlight from the window is reflecting on this and down on the food. And you can use other stuff as well. You can use a white sheet or you can use a white wall. And you can use like this one. I use this also pretty often. It's styrofoam, it's called in English. It's really lightweight and you can just put it up wherever you want. I think that's all of the equipment that I'm using. So in the next step, I'm gonna show you how I think and how I put up a scene and what I do with the lighting and stuff. So if you've seen my step-by-step videos on Instagram, the recipe videos, this is the setup I'm always using. So it's a bird view, camera view, and the portable stove. And I'm choosing to put it here because the light is coming from here, so we want natural light. I'm not using any artificial lighting. And this wall right here is bouncing the light back, so the shadows will disappear a bit. Here is not as bright, so I choose this styrofoam and put it right here or here. As you can see, so now the lightning comes from here, bounces back on the styrofoam, down on the food, and the light is bouncing here, down on the food, so we won't have as many shadows as we would if we didn't have it. So as I said before, this camera is amazing because you can flip the screen up. So when you stand here and cooking, you can see so that everything is on point, it's on focus, etc. So this is just, let me show you, a regular table with one of the plates put on top. And then we have a perfect budget studio. Another place we often use to film is this place. This is more like when we film lifestyle videos because it's more space and it's perfect lighting. It's right, yeah, you see, natural light. And this is a perfect example to show you how to use a diffuser. And as you can see, the light is quite harsh and you don't want to shoot in this kind of light. It will not look good. So this is where a diffuser is very handy. As you can see, it's a nice diffused light. And we can also put the styrofoam or another kind of reflector here. So if we film here, there will be small to no shadows at all. And as I promised you, I will do a demo. So now we will make a recipe video and show you the whole thing. We will film the beginning here, and then we will also do some frames on this area right here. So my top 3 tips for making food videos for Instagram are: the first one is just start doing it. When I started doing it, I didn't know anything. I just started, and you will learn so much by doing it and just practice. And within time, you will be good at it and you will make awesome videos. So just do it and do it over and over again, and you will see the results will be in the end. The second tips is what I talked about before. I can't talk about it enough because it's so important. It's the light. So natural lighting is the very best you can shoot in, according to me, if you want to keep it budget and don't have artificial lighting. So make the video where you have a window next to you and build up with reflectors so that you will have a nice diffused area where you can film. The last tip I have, most important one, because so what decides if the food video is going to be good or bad, I would say, is in the post-production. So it's how you edit the video. And when you're editing the video, I would say there is where the magic is happening, and you can make a shitty video look amazing. I edit all of my videos in Premiere Pro. It's a program that costs monthly, but you can also use like iMovie if you have a Mac. But when I started to edit my videos, I started in iMovie, but then I switched over to Premiere Pro. So when I started to edit in Premiere Pro, I looked up courses and classes, and I found a website called Skillshare. I highly recommend this website because you can find tons of videos of how to edit your videos in Premiere Pro. You can also find videos of how to edit in Final Cut. So if you're really serious about making food videos and being good at making food videos, I highly recommend you to invest in yourself, to educate yourself, to be good in those skills. And Skillshare is a perfect place to educate yourself. And just, you can find even more stuff than video editing. You can find courses about how to do the lighting and how to edit photos, and yeah, everything. I'm actually an ambassador for Skillshare, so I can give you 2 months for free if you use the link in my description to sign up. So you can try all of the courses and classes for free for 2 months. And in those 2 months you will learn, or you can learn, everything you will need to make a good food video. So go ahead and check the link down below, and don't forget to sign up through the link to get 2 months for free. And as I said before, I have put all of the other links down below about my equipment, so check those one out too. I really hope this video gave you some value and that you learned something from it. I also hope that I inspired you to make some food videos, because it's really fun to make food videos. And if you like this one, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.